Hi everyone, this is Butterfly Milkshakes, and this will be the beginning of How to Art. Now, How to Art will not be your typical tutorial about how to do different types of techniques. I feel like there are a lot of YouTube videos out there that already kind of do that. And especially with artists having various different styles, if there's something that you like about my style in particular, that you would like for me to talk about more, kind of do a video on, then feel free to comment and ask me to do that. But I feel like, especially with people starting out, not knowing how to draw or just being interested in the subject in and of itself, that there's a lot of resources out there that you can find pretty readily and available. Instead, I would like to talk about the behind the scenes of what it means to be an artist, as well as my personal journey going through, I guess, my artist journey, so to say. My personal journey of being an artist and figuring out what I want to do, and still kind of figuring out what I want to do, even though I'm pretty sure now more than ever in the things that I want to do. So with that being said, these next couple of episodes, quote unquote, will be me kind of giving a presentation of what I've been drawing lately, if you're interested in seeing anything visually, as well as providing some audio to just talk about whatever the subject may be. So this first introduction will be about I guess my beginnings, specifically as a, I guess, preschooler up until I moved out of the States around 2005, 2006. And you might be wondering, wow, you've been drawing for that long? And the answer is yes. I think a lot of children have had a lot of time drawing around that time, had a lot of doodles and little artistic adventures of their own to just express their imagination. And I'm not too sure how many people can remember those times, but I know I can remember them pretty well, especially having such, I guess, monumental points of my life happening at that time. And so to, I guess, start somewhere, I was born in Florida in the Panhandle area, and I went to school there as well. I think I was homeschooled first. So I was homeschooled by my mom, and my mom made sure to basically teach me and my siblings above our grades, so to say, or above what we were required to learn. And from what little I remember during that time, I don't really remember too much, but we would definitely have friends over who would learn with us. We would engage in drawing, but we did a ton of other things too. We would dance, we would sing, we would watch movies and educational TV shows and stuff like that. And so it's not like my life was filled with art from the beginning. And even some of you who know me pretty well know that I do have many, many different interests, so those are the beginnings of those interests as well. And so after I was homeschooled by my mom, I went to I think it was a religious private school. I have this weird memory of being in a Christian school before eventually going to a private school, so I'd have to ask her what that was all about, because it was pretty cool too. We did some fun stuff in there too. I specifically remember playing with Play-Doh and just trying to play with it a little longer, even though we were supposed to put it up, and then I got reprimanded by my teacher. So she was kind of an intimidating teacher. I don't remember her name. She was nice, but she was that lawful nice, and so I just remember her growly voice telling me to put the Play-Doh away. And so, yeah, I love playing with Play-Doh. We also did finger paintings. I think we finger painted a Christmas tree for Christmas, and that's all the memories I have from that time in that school specifically. Let's see, after that, I went to a private school, and I don't think I have too many memories of that school, honestly. Like, I remember a couple things. I had a best friend. I remember the playground. I actually went back there after we moved back from Japan. So I remember my best friend. I do remember reading a lot of books. That was nice. I read a lot of books, a lot of Disney books. Read a lot of Disney books. Oh, and this one drawing in particular that I vividly remember was a drawing I did of my teacher. And it wasn't like this Picasso, oh my goodness, you are gifted drawing. It was literally a stick figure. So it was a stick figure of my teacher, like the little stick figures where the stickmen, who are women, have skirts or like dresses with smiley faces, and they have their little stick fingers. So yeah, that was something I remember quite vividly because I think I was very proud of it, and I was proud to give it to my teacher. And yeah. So this, as you can see, there wasn't much value, or I guess a little bit of value was placed on the art that I did, but it wasn't to the extent that it is now and what I had later in life. So to just kind of, I guess, let you know, for any of those out there who feel a little daunted with starting with art, as well as people who think that you have to be gifted, let this be evidence that that is not the case at all. Me, who wants to be a professional artist, an independent artist, did not start off looking like Picasso or Renaissance painters at all. Like, art has to start somewhere. It is not going to be perfect, and to be quite frank, it's not going to look like anybody else's but your own, unless you decide to be a human copier. And some people do that, and there's nothing wrong with it at all. But if you want to have your own identity as an artist, your works of art will not look like anyone else's. So, with this small little tidbit of the beginnings of my life, let the lesson be, there's no pressure. Draw your stick figures. In fact, if that's all that you like to draw, run with it. Because everyone likes their different things, and yeah, we shouldn't be the same. Alright, so I haven't really finished up this drawing for you guys in particular because I don't think it would be fair to just speedrun this entire thing from beginning to end. So if you guys would want for me to separately post in a full, I guess, video for this recording of me illustrating in particular, let me know. It's already finished and I posted it on my Instagram and Pinterest, but if you want to see this part of the process in particular without any fast-paced things going on, let me know. It's a little over an hour long, but yeah, it'll definitely give you a view of how long it can take and where your mind can go during the process. That's something I'll touch on too. The process will not be perfect, and it could take you days to finish something, so don't be afraid to do that either. Alright, with that being said, thank you everyone for listening to my small, humble beginnings as an artist, and I will come out with a second episode soon to talk about the next chapter of my artistic life, and to hopefully inspire you to start yours, or to build an interest in it.